Well, hello, I'm Sherry. Welcome to Quilts and Other Happy Accidents. Today I'm going to look in this bag and we're going to look together to see what I've got. Here's the thing. My aunt, who married my uncle a gazillion years ago, her mother died and she had been a quilter and a sewer all her life. So I got some of her scraps and knickknacks and whatever. And I've gone through almost all of them except this bag. Now, I do know there's a sheet in here. So beyond that, I don't know what I've got. Here we go. So there's the sheet. It's a cotton sheet, probably for backing, I guess. Oh my. Apparently she cut her own block sizes. And here's some of the math. Well, apparently she needs 96 blocks. Okay. Now, with this all being said, I've never met the woman. I have no idea what her plan was for this. And I'm really just oh, this is a clue. We have some nice little 4-patch blocks. They are machine sewn. They need a little love. Some of them are a little wonky. I have no idea where these fabrics came from, but apparently we're making 4-patches. They're kind of happy little colors. We got all kinds of fabric here. Some of it's cotton, some of it's a cotton poly blend. All right. All right, here. Oh, some more another 4-patch. Here's some bits and pieces. Now they were kind of stuck together. I wonder if her plan was to put them together. I'm just going to take everything out because I'm really not sure what I'm dealing with here. This is a new experience for me. I've planned my own quilts and all of that for years, but I've never started with somebody else's plan that I had to unravel. Oh, and she gave me a rotary cutter. That's a very nice find. Okay, everything's out of the bag. Um, yeah, this is quite a hodgepodge. Well, should we just start putting it up on the design board and see what happens? It kind of looks like she may have grouped some things, but it's hard to tell because this bag has been moved around I don't know how many times. I've really got some unusual fabrics here. Certainly things I would not normally choose. That's okay too. The old bandana fabrics. Gotta love those. Oh my. Here's something very 60s or early 70s looking. All right, well, I'm just going to sort this. And once I get a feel for where this quilter was going, um, I'll keep you posted. All right, so I clearly have 3 sizes of blocks. And she's got 15 written on this one. I don't know on that one, and then that one. And then I've got another block where she's done some math. I'm not really sure what to make of that. So let's sort our different sizes and kind of start there. I don't know what that's for. Sizes. I'm kind of in that phase right now, so that's okay with me. But the difference is, well, this is not my, well, it is my stuff now, thanks to the graciousness of my aunt and uncle. But here's what got me thinking about this fabric and this project. They're getting ready to move into a new place. And I thought it would be really, really nice if I could give them a housewarming gift of this quilt, because these are random pieces that may mean something to my aunt. Maybe she knows where this fabric came from. Maybe she knows the history of what her mother was thinking at the time. Because she told me stories about them sitting and cutting and putting together quilts. Oh, want to patch some jeans? So it's really an unusual sort. I wonder if this is the size. This is the size for the 4 patch, maybe. The finished size. Aha! Maybe? Certainly in the comments, if you have some ideas on what I should do with some of this stuff, please, please. I would be willing to take any and all suggestions. I think it's really fun, this little time capsule of different fabrics. Is this the medium size also? Sure is. So some of them, it kind of sort of, I grew up in the 70s, and so some of these look very 70-ish. And she's been gone for several years, so I mean, that could be our timeline here. I'm not sure. I think some of these are sheets. That's not a usual fabric there. This is shirting. Well, I've done quite a lot of sorting, and I've got all the blocks by sizes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these 4 patches that she has already made, and I'm going to put them up on my design wall just to get a feel for her style or patterns or thought processes. And then I'm going to start putting these fabrics together and sew them up. What the heck? Let's make some 4 patches. Here we go. Well, I can see she really likes flowers. It looks like she was trying to make each 4 patch look a little different. I don't see a lot of replication here in how she put blocks together. This is a great example. So this pink, she's put with a brown, she's put with a blue, and then she's put it with a neutral. Oh, different pinks, my bad. But I do start to see a little bit maybe. I'm actually, as I'm doing this, starting to see how she's using different fabrics and what she paired up with different things. She liked that block. This is a seersucker with a cotton. She had some kind of of wild things going here. Wow. Look at that fabric. Talk about dating this into the late 60s, possibly early 70s. Let's zoom in so you can see a little better what I'm seeing. And if you have ideas on how to do this, please. Two heads are better than one, right? Okay, she likes it really scrappy. Um, she's not doing, I mean, she's duplicating some of the blocks, but that may just be because of the stacks of fabric, because some of these stacks have two pieces in them, and some of them have 20. So she's mixing and matching based on what she has. Okay, I can work with this. Let's go to the other side of the design board and put some things together now. This is kind of fun. Well, as you can see, I've started putting up some 4 patches, kind of mixing and matching. I'm finding a lot of different weights and textures to these blocks. Like this one and this one are super lightweight, kind of a summery fabric that maybe she made a blouse or a nightgown out of, who knows. And some of them are really heavy, um, more like cotton, heavy cotton. I'm just going to keep putting some of these together and then I'll start making some 4 patches. Here we go. She definitely mixed and matched based on quantity. Um, as I mentioned earlier, jeepers, come on. She has this fabric she has oodles of, and this fabric she only had 2 of. Um, so she was definitely in the use what you've got phase. And based on her other 4 patches, it doesn't look like she likes much contrast. She does some, but not strong contrast. I'm kind of a strong contrast kind of girl, so this is going to stretch me a little bit, and that's okay too. Sometimes breaking our patterns and trying something new is really part of growing our creative processes. Well, as you can see, I'm going to be here for a while. I'll bring you back when I get some of these 4 patches put together and we'll see what we've got. Hang with me.